Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
This is Radio Bandiego, your band's reveal, with your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
Yes, Radio Bandiego, powered by the mighty WS Radio Networks. And we are brought to you by SIR Music Equipment Rental, where they provide all the gear for the bands that go on tour. And the band The Move is here, and I'm assuming when they go out on tour, they might be using some SIR equipment as they start doing all these cool concerts, as well as Pitbull Audio at pitbullaudio.com down in National City. Thank you guys for always being there for us, and we really appreciate what you do here for the community with the musicians, as well as what you do internationally, because you are a huge reach with the music gear industry. And then, of course, our good friends over at California Music Studios. Jennifer, you know, you've provided us nice place for our live video and music shoots, and you guys really do an awesome job of connecting the musicians with the right teachers. And so, you know, I encourage anybody who's looking to learn more to talk to California Music Studios. Today, we are here with an incredible talent, Mr. Tim Norton. I love saying that, Norton. Tim Norton is here from the band The Move, and he's going to do some songs for us. So, Tim, go ahead and take it away.
She understood what it means to be and move along with no direction. Sometimes she'd sit and wait with me, leave with no recollection. Once told me her story, let me in on some fairy tale. And all the facts, they all seemed to line up right, but her sanity had already set sail. Her sanity had already set sail, normally. For you are already there. Set sail, normally. Your mind is what, your mind is what. Speaking through her wooden teeth, she'd leave enough room to answer all the questions she'd ever need, then repeat them back with no agenda. Around she goes, knowing that one thing is certain: your life, it always grows, surrounds you with infinite purpose. Just pull the anchor, set sail, normally. For you are already there. Set sail, normally. Your mind is what you've impaired. Set sail, normally. For you are already there. Set sail, normally. Your mind is what, your mind is what. sinking to the underblue. Whoa. 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 Sinking to the underblue. I'm gonna get one more going for you guys here. I think I got enough time, right?
Got about a minute and a half, so.
All right.
Oh, I guess 3 minutes. We got the 3-minute mark.
Well, each time I relocate my head from my feet, the colors blend and lead towards that place I'd hope to reach. The state of my own being, between knowing and choosing my fate. It's like I'm locked out of my own head, but strangely located on my feet. So help me find a light switch, or a wristwatch. If I could check the shirt off my back, location lovingly gets lost. And each time I reiterate, with these thoughts inside my dreams, well, I wake up so confused. It's all cloudy no matter how sunny it seems. And if I find myself in London or aboard a UFO, well, it doesn't really matter much, 'cause if I move too quick, I'll never know. So help me find a light switch, or a wristwatch. If I could check the shirt off my back, the location lovingly gets lost. So help me find a light switch, or a wristwatch. If I could check the shirt off my back, the location lovingly gets lost.
All right, Tim, that was awesome, brother. That was awesome, man.
Thank you.
So, in the microphone, tell us what are the name of the songs that you just played.
Totally. That first one was called Normally, and then I played the reprise there of Yonder Blue that is going to be off our upcoming album, and then the second tune I did there was Relocate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very good. We're going to be going to some commercial breaks here for a few short minutes. But in the meantime, I want to kind of remind everybody about the concert that's going to be happening. We just had Brian Beller from the Aristocrats, the bass player from the Aristocrats, on the show, The Changing Stage, yesterday. And we're pretty excited about them coming into town on the 28th of August. So I want to make sure everyone goes out there to the UCSD Price Center Ballroom. You can find those tickets online at the UCSD ticketing URL. And make sure you go and check these guys out, because if you are into great guitar players, great bassists, drummers that are doing amazing pyrotechnics on their gear, you'll find out that they are the ones that you want to kind of check out. And, of course, I want to say thanks to our sponsors, Pitbull Audio at pitbullaudio.com. We've also got our fun friends over at SIR Music Equipment Rental, where they provide us all our gear when we do our shows and our tours. And then, of course, California Music Studios, where if you need that teacher, that's where you want to go. So this has been the first segment of Radio Bandiego, powered by the Mighty WS Radio Networks. You folks stay tuned, because we're going to be talking to Tim and his band about his band, The Move. Right, Norton? I love saying that. All right, be right back, folks.
Turkey.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children.
After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
You've heard me bragging about Progressive Medical Center and how they've helped me feel so much healthier. But one thing, Dr. Agoli, that a lot of people come to you with is just unexplained pain. They just can't get any relief. Why can Progressive Medical Center's Pain Management Center help them?
First of all, we have to acknowledge that pain is for real, and you've got acute pain and chronic pain. Here's the problem. That acute pain turns to chronic, which is long-standing, and no one's getting to the root cause. There's several key diagnostic components that help us get to the root of what's causing this pain. Is it inflammation? Once we do a thorough evaluation to get the root cause, determine if it's structural or if it's a metabolic issue. And this way, we put an individualized program for pain management involving correcting the spine, using certain injections when necessary, and we get our patients out of pain quicker, and they stay out of pain because we teach them how to live their life well.
Don't let yourself live in pain any longer. Get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today at progressivemedicalcenter.com.
Progressive Medical. This is your life. Live it well.
Which sandwich is healthy and tasty? Which sandwich can come on bread or in a bowl? Which sandwich comes 51 different ways, so it's always your way? A which sandwich. Stop into our shop in Hazard Center. We're upstairs from the Hazard Center Digiplex. Bring in your movie ticket. We will add a free drink and chips to your sandwich order. Or order online at which.com, and we will have it ready and waiting. WHICHWICH. Which.com.
Does your business do a lot of shipping and wish you could get more for less? Stamps.com is the solution. It's the ideal way to automate and simplify your e-commerce shipping needs. Easily import all your venues like eBay, Amazon, and others. Trips to the post office will soon become a memory. Stamps.com gives you postage on demand. Just click, print, and mail at discounted shipping rates. See why so many e-commerce businesses have switched. Visit Stamps.com.
Did you know the majority of radio listeners are between the ages of 35 and 54, have a household income of more than $100,000, are classified as executives or professionals, and share the show they listen to? Become part of the Peggy Smedley Show to reach listeners looking for information on connected devices through cost-effective radio commercials or segment sponsorships. Contact us at 630-933-0844 for more information, or visit PeggySmedleyShow.com.
Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
is Radio Bandiego, your band's reveal, with your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
Yeah, that was a quick few minutes here. We're right back with Radio Bandiego, powered by the mighty WS Radio Networks. And a big special thanks to our premier sponsor, California Music Studios, who make it happen for all the students. Mr. Tim Norton, you are here with us from the band The Move. And you guys are just tearing up San Diego right now.
Oh, yes. Us and The Moves, we're just kind of breaking onto the scene here. It's really been fun.
Yeah, man. I was, like I said, I didn't realize that Rhythm Rose was in your band. She's done our Bandiego benefits shows and over at like the Heart Lounge. And I'm just one of the groups that I think are amazing here in town. And you got a chance to jam with them a few days ago or so, right?
Yeah, we've recently recruited Rhythm for various reasons: drumming, percussion, singing. She's kind of a do-it-all kind of chick. With really been a lot of fun. And she did a tribute to Woodstock at 98 Bottles this past Friday. And
I've seen that online. I didn't realize that you were in there. That's cool.
Yeah, she had us come up for the end, and we got to play a little bit of Grateful Dead. We'll play a little Jerry. It was fun.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's kind of funny. I hear a little bit of that. I also, this last song, I heard a little bit of Jim Croce in that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm supposed to go over to Croce's and talk with Ingrid about doing some stuff. I'll mention that there's people carrying on that legacy over here.
Definitely.
The band The Move. Have you guys played there?
I don't think so.
Just go talk to them. It's great. It's a great. They got a new venue. I haven't been to the new one yet.
Okay.
Used to go to the one over in Gaslamp all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got this great band. You've got a lot of cool things going on right now. But before we kind of jump into that, I want to talk a little bit about how you got started in the business. You're a teacher. You are doing all kinds of crazy things. What was your inspiration for music?
Well, I guess I would say it'd be my father, John. He really kind of instilled music in my life from like a very early age.
Okay.
Kind of giving me a guitar when I was 10 and me crying, saying I didn't want it, and 2 weeks later I couldn't put it down, and teaching me, Stairway to Heaven solos when I'm 13. He kind of had the.
What was he, a professional musician?
As professional as they come, but not gigging, not like traveling and touring, but still, he performs every week with our church group back in Framingham, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And he leads that and kind of orchestrates all of that, so it's a lot of fun.
I play in the worship team myself from time to time.
Yeah, that's where I grew up on stage, getting to do that every week.
What's kind of amazing to me is that a lot of the musicians, especially the African American musicians, I mean, that's where they always get their teeth cut in the music. In the music biz, is that they start off playing in church where the passion, that what you believe really kind of sets that fire.
Totally, it's a celebration every time. It's really just like, it was a lot of fun being able to know that I could get up in front of people, play music, and make people happy every week. And really get to feel fulfilled through that. It was a really nice opportunity to grow up with. So.
That's cool. And did you start off playing guitar? Did you play anything else?
I started on piano, moved to guitar,
okay,
and then and then from there it's moved on to who knows.
So how did you you start off guitar because you said that, but when did you decide that it was time for you to make that move to guitar?
Again, it was when my parents got me a guitar when I was about 10, and again I cried my balls off, and I was like, I don't want this, I don't want to hurt my parents' feelings, this whole thing, and then 2 weeks later I couldn't put it down, kind of thing, and
that's awesome. What kind of guitar was it?
It was just I think it was just like a Squier acoustic, some basic kind of starter setup, but it got me a taste, and I've been watching him play for years, so it was the kind of thing where I was like, okay, it's my time to pick this thing up.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when you actually decided to be a professional musician, did they freak out, or did they go, okay, this was the next transition? Because the parents give the gear to the kids, but then they think, oh, this is going to be a little hobby,
fun hobby, right?
It'll keep them off the streets from messing around and doing stuff they're not supposed to. But when it starts to get into that direction, I don't know. Tell me how did that work out for you?
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I just as in my early teens, I started to play a lot more music with people. Started to really find a voice through it and a creative outlet through it. And as that came more prevalent in my life, I started to join bands. I started to study theory and get really into the jazz aspect of things. And that's where I started studying with a guitar player named Oliver Boyer Masuti out of Montreal, and he was teaching me from Berkeley.
Okay. So at Berklee College of Music.
Yeah, and so he was teaching me from about like 15 or 16 on, and then when I was 18, I went to Berklee College of Music and studied there for about 3 years.
That's incredible. That's not an easy school to get into, man.
No, yeah, that's what everyone says, but it was a blast. It was amazing.
Did you just do the music side of? I mean, did you just do the performance side of things, or did you go to any of the recording arts programs or anything like that?
So my focus was in performance and guitar performance, and I kind of just soaked in as many of those classes as I could, and playing with as many people as I could. Yeah. And I dabbled in the music business, I dabbled in the production, but really a lot of my friends are in the production, so I got to be kind of their guinea pig for all of their sessions. So
cool.
I got just like, all right,
they got incredible rooms over there.
Oh my gosh, it's like state of the art, man.
One of the guests we had, John Storick, was the guy who designs Berklee's room. So they're they're world class over there. So
incredible, and they've only gotten better too since I left.
So here's a little bit of history with him. He was the guy who did Jimi Hendrix studio, Electric Lady.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, Electric Lady. I can never get that right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Paul here. So you piqued Paul's interest when he's
Electric Lady Land is the album.
Yeah,
Electric Lady is the studio.
Actually, okay, that's
it's funny because
either that or the other way around. Who knows?
No, you're right, because John will correct me all the time with that. It's so funny. He's like, Tino, it's Electric Lady, not Electric Lady. Then that's the name of the record. So I'm surprised he was on the show after I butchered it the first time around. But I remember the album. You know what I can say?
Jimmy.
Hey, you can't get any better than that, right?
Exactly.
So you did all that stuff, and then but you're from went to school all the way on the other side, Boston. And then you were from Midwest, sounds like.
No, actually from Massachusetts. Yeah, I grew up just outside of the city.
Okay.
In a town called Ashland. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. But where you say your dad is at now is?
They're both in Massachusetts still.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain heard Wisconsin or something like that. I don't know why.
Actually, my mom's in Wisconsin and I'm visiting some family. So.
Oh, see,
hey, Mom.
Yeah, there you go. That's kind of crazy. I feel kind of psychic right now. I just randomly threw Wisconsin. I didn't hear it.
Brilliant. Yeah, that was good.
I thought it was like one of those states. But anyway, man, as you did that, what brought you all the way on this side of the continent?
So I met a wonderful woman in Boston who's a dancer, who's now in the band, Rachel Ireland, and we've been dating for a while. And she,
not to interrupt you, but that's so freak. I've met so many Irelands lately.
Really?
Yeah, our TV show production head is last name Ireland. Our band members named Ireland. We're doing a concert at the House of Blues where the person who's booking is Ireland. It's just really weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Surrounded.
I've never met anybody until recently. Now we've got surrounded by Ireland. Yeah. Continue on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, for sure. We met in college and we didn't even really play music together at the time. And then I booked a show at a place called Life Live in Cambridge that I was booking music at and working for. And I booked a show called Norton's Dead Set. It was all Grateful Dead covers done bluegrass. This was in 2013, and
you're getting him all excited. Yeah. He's a dead guy.
Oh, nice, awesome.
That's Mr. Paul Berzewski, the show producer.
Awesome, and so we, I booked that show with all my friends from Berklee, and it was kind of this fun little gig as Ray and I were about to leave for the West Coast.
Yeah.
And we bought a tenor banjo, and I gave it to her, and I said, "Here, learn these 10 songs, and we're gonna play a show in 3 weeks." And she'd never played music before, and she just picked it up and did it. And so from then on, she was hooked, and then we started writing a lot. And once we got on the road out to San Diego, that's when we started writing all the music for this album that we just finished. So
guys, just realize if you want to get the right woman, you have to give her a banjo.
Exactly. A really, really shitty banjo.
That's how it works out, man. That's crazy.
Man, yeah.
Little bit of trivia too. The banjo, it came from Africa.
Yep.
I did not know this.
Yep. The good old Bela Fleck documentary outlines that whole thing. I love that
really?
one. Man.
I didn't know that.
Just check it out.
I learned that when we went to the NAMM Museum of Making Music. They were talking about it. They had one of the first ones. It was kind of a gourd that was a banjo. I was like, wow, that's crazy. With a skin over it, and then they had the 4 strings.
Oh, yeah, it's quite a history to that instrument.
Yeah. You never thunk the banjo because it's such a, it's what we call a country
Southern,
kind of, country instrument. Very cool. And you came over here, man, and you are now, like I said, you're in San Diego. What made you pick San Diego?
Well, Ray was from here, so we were like, do we set up shop in Massachusetts or do we go to California?
Okay.
Pretty quick choice there. Sunshine,
Yeah.
you know, waves.
Terrible
and all that
weather
fun
we
stuff.
have here.
It's rough.
Yeah,
Someone's
it's rough.
got to do it. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I'm a weather sissy, so I definitely understand that. So, you know, and that's interesting because that, you know, how our environments kind of shape our creativity and our craft is really
Entirely.
important to it, because you definitely have now a Southern California feel. You're
Yeah.
totally like, you
People
know,
have said that for a while. They're
yeah,
like, "You're not from
dude,
Boston."
dude, you're not from Boston. The people from Boston are pretty laid back compared to New York folk.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely not on the chill vibe that you have. So
Entirely agree.
And has it affected your musical writing?
I think it's allowed me a lot of space, creativity, creatively to kind of explore. You know, like having a jazz and funk and kind of improvisational background, and then all of a sudden falling in love with bluegrass and folk music. As I come out to California, it's been like, okay, I can like really kind of learn to express myself through a very simple medium rather than getting overly complex with like, you know, really jazz or like anything like that.
Yeah.
And so it kind of just like simplified it for me. It's not that like I started playing reggae or anything, but
You could have probably pulled it off, man.
You know, we'll do it. We'll come to a
probably
show.
have the big dollar
We'll
gigs
whip it
over here
out.
because we have like reggae over here in San Diego.
Right, exactly. You know, and so we pull it out occasionally, but you know, and don't get me wrong, I love my dub, but it's been really cool to kind of stand out here and kind of be that eclectic sound. Everyone's like jam bands, what? In San Diego, what?
Yeah,
and so it's pretty fun to kind of freak people out a little bit.
They're calling you out over in New Jersey, man. That's why they love that, the jam band stuff.
Oh yeah, totally. So.
No, it's good. I mean, you're getting a good following. We've heard great things about you guys, and you contacted us through our, you know, from our, you know, the interview that we did over at the San Diego Reader. Thanks to those guys, Jay Sanders. This has been Radio Bandiego. I just got caught up in the moment there. We are powered by the mighty WS Radio Network. So we're here in a great afternoon in Southern California, San Diego. We'll be right back in a few short minutes. Thanks, California Music Studios, for making all this fun stuff happen. And, of course, SIR Music Equipment Rental.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
Has your business been appified? Are you tired of doing marketing that doesn't deliver results? Mobile apps build loyalty and quality retention. Your app from UPG Mobile puts your business on their mind and at their fingertips. UPG Mobile will give you a custom app highlighting how you are unique, targeting your message, and improving your open rates. Appify your business and amplify your presence with your customers at upgmobilemarketinggroup.com.
You've heard me bragging about Progressive Medical Center and how they've helped me feel so much healthier. But one thing, Dr. Agoli, that a lot of people come to you with is just unexplained pain. They just can't get any relief. Why can Progressive Medical Center's Pain Management Center help them?
First of all, we have to acknowledge that pain is for real, and you've got acute pain and chronic pain. Here's the problem. That acute pain turns to chronic, which is long-standing, and no one's getting to the root cause. There's several key diagnostic components that help us get to the root of what's causing this pain. Is it inflammation? Once we do a thorough evaluation to get the root cause, determine if it's structural or if it's a metabolic issue. And this way, we put an individualized program for pain management involving correcting the spine, using certain injections when necessary, and we get our patients out of pain quicker, and they stay out of pain because we teach them how to live their life well.
Don't let yourself live in pain any longer. Get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today at progressivemedicalcenter.com.
Progressive Medical, this is your life, live it well.
This is Bill Gruber with BizVid Communications, a Southern California video production leader. We've been honored to sponsor, produce, write, and host many of the fine programs on WS Radio over the years. so we understand how important the internet and your website exposure are. As video producers, we know the tricks and secrets to incorporate video to increase your search engine optimization and business success. Visit bizvidcommunications.com to see what we can do for you. BIZVID communications.com.
Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
This is Radio Bandiego, your band's reveal, with your hosts, Florentino Buenaventura.
Oh, yeah, this is Radio Bandiego. Did you know that, Paul? This is Radio Bandiego. I love it. I love it when our announcer says that. That's just too cool. And we have been here with Tim Norton from The Moves. I got that correct. Yeah, or should I say The Move with a swan there on the shirt. I was actually reading off the shirt, and I was like double-checked myself, and I thought I got that right. But, sometimes you got to look deeper for the S. Deeply for the S, in these things. And I just want to give a big shout-out to California Music Studios. And, kind of a fun thought. We didn't even know when you came in here. You actually work with California Music Studios, right, Tim?
Yeah. Recently joined them, their crew.
Just crazy. Like you said, this industry is so interesting how well it's connected. In fact, one of the girls that was our second one on our show was from Berkeley. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know Trisha's or Hossein, I think.
Hussein, yeah, I've heard of her. Yeah.
So she's a Berkeley grad, and she was the second one. So a lot of you Berkeley folks come on the show. I should just mainline it to those guys. But
just go right for it. Yeah.
So how did you get connected up with California Music Studios?
Well, I've been teaching, independently for about a year and a half here in San Diego, and I was teaching in Boston before that. But here, I was kind of making my living doing it, paying my rent doing it, and so it kind of gets a little tough when you're doing all the, kind of small business aspects yourself.
Yeah.
You get paid a little bit more, but it ends up being way more hours. So I was looking for a company that I could align with, that could bring me students, that could really help me out in getting that kind of consistent income through teaching. And they showed like a lot of good reviews, a lot of good responses. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna check these guys out.
Well, what's amazing is it's really hard to get approved. Jen is very. She is very, she's very tight on what she wants from the teachers, and the reason why is they want to make sure that the results are exactly that they get the best reputation in the business. So I think that's cool. It's a testament to you, man. 'Cause if you made it past that process,
thanks,
and they're amazing company. So I like to kind of give them a shout out on that. And it's kind of interesting because now it kind of segues into what we were talking about before. You started the band, but you've actually had to become like everything in the band in many ways. Obviously there's contributors, there's got a lot of musicians that can creatively help you out. But the business side of things, you've had to learn how to do something that most musicians didn't have to worry about back in the day. So tell us about that experience of becoming the business person.
Yeah, so I guess it kind of started with booking shows back at that the cafe in Cambridge called Life Alive, and I was booking shows there, and I kind of really got into kind of putting together events, putting on shows that have bands that are similar that people like, and then booking my own band. I was in a band called Zilch. And a couple other ones, and so that kind of experience brought me, a lot of kind of grounding for when I came out here and just kind of went, kind of balls to the walls, like I'm just doing this right now, and so it's been really interesting, like kind of learning as you go, and in the process I've been, falling on your face, and then sometimes the magic happens and things just like totally come to fruition, but it's a learning process, but it's incredibly empowering because you get to call all the shots. You get to really kind of have like not only like creative control, but I get to like really decide where I want this band to be, where I want them to be seen, who I want us to affiliate ourselves with, and kind of just our image and everything. So it's really been an eye-opening process to be able to kind of facilitate all this.
Exactly. What's kind of interesting is we talked about that in the break, that it used to be that was the exception to the rule. Now that's becoming the rule. You have to go that direction.
Yeah. It's
you
the
got to
norm.
get your social media on. You've got to have your business acumen on. And the interesting thing is that's how it is in every other industry. In the music world, it used to be, and maybe by intention from the big players and the money makers that were trying to make sure that they keep the musicians kind of in the dark, just keep them creative.
Yeah, keep that upper hand there.
Yeah, keep that upper hand. I think it's different now. So I applaud you on that. And
totally.
All the bands, in fact, it's one of the things we look at with a band is, do they have their business acumen on as well as their creative virtuosity?
Totally.
And so that is a big part of that. Now, with that, there's also a planning process and obviously different milestones you're hitting. Right now, you guys are coming up to a big one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are going to launch a new album.
Yep. Actually, we just solidified our release date and our release venue for it, and it's going to be happening in September on the 18th. Yeah. We're going to be holding a release show at Winston's Beach Club down in OB.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be fun, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. That's kind of our home there. OB has been really kind of welcoming to us and our vibe.
They are. It's kind of bohemian over there.
Oh, entirely.
So if you ever come out, folks, you want to get kind of bohemian, a little bit of jam band, a little bit of raga,
just hit us up. Just come on out down there.
Yeah, just come down, check out the moves. So that's cool, and
Yeah.
that's a hard place to get into, though.
It is. It's been it's a milestone in itself being able to play that place. We got to play it on a Tuesday night, and we brought out over 100 people, which was amazing.
Wow!
But we're like, man, we want that weekend slot. We want that real kind of headliner zone, and we were linked up with the right promoter people. And
I'm surprised you still have your left arm, man. They usually take that to get into the club.
it's almost gone, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been amazing, and now we're booking a tour. We're sending it out to the manufacturing. The masters for the album should be in our hands by tomorrow.
Where'd you guys record?
Where?
Yeah.
So here's the funny part. We did a Kickstarter, and we ended up renting a chapel on top of Big Bear Mountain.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, like a kids' Christian camp, like a Salvation Army-owned Christian camp. Like on the off-season, there's no one there.
Yeah.
And they have this beautiful indoor amphitheater. It fits 500 people. It's all made of cedar. And so we go up there with one of my buddies from Berkeley, Benjamin Roberts. He's a teacher at MI now, and he has all the gear to record for a full-fledged studio, completely professional. And so we brought that up to the chapel.
Intense,
and
awesome.
Stayed there for a week straight. Rented out the cabin there on site and just lived there for a week and recorded. It was.
See, Paul, that's what we need to do next time we do a recording. Instead of trying to do it in our own place.
Make an event out of it. Make a retreat out of it,
Well, that's what they used to do. That's, all the British bands used to go rent castles. And,
exactly. That was our castle. It was a little smaller.
Yeah. Or they would rent churches because of the big,
It sounds so good. I'm so excited to present this album to everyone as a first big project of mine. It's truly an honor to be able to release this to everyone and be like, I'm fully behind this. It sounds great. Everyone playing on it was just incredible musicians. The production, Ben's mixing and engineering with all of that was just.
And did he
incredible.
master as well?
No, we sent the mastering. We sent master ready copies up to it's Michael Romanowski mastering. Up in San Francisco.
So Piper's a good friend of ours.
Yeah, Piper. Yeah, we've been
so
that's
small.
So funny.
Remember we were talking about the Balanced Breakfast crew?
Yeah,
she's part of the Balanced
No
Breakfast.
way. Okay.
Yeah, so Piper is a good friend. That is so
small world.
Small world.
Yeah, so she's working on it right now. We should have by tomorrow morning.
Tell her
I'm
Chino
excited.
said what's up.
I will.
That is just that's so random.
Yeah, and so she apparently does a good job. I've heard, and so we're excited to hear what she does with it. So
I don't know if you know. Do you know Jared? Jared used to work there as an office. Used to be one of the managers there.
My bandmate Cameron Radke might know him because he was living up in San Fran, and that's how we are linked in with Piper.
You got to come out to the Balanced Breakfast, folks.
Yeah, totally.
I know they're kind of getting to this whole chatty thing here. Balanced Breakfast is a music industry meetup here in San Diego, but they're all across the country. They are in San Francisco. That's where Piper is part of the crew. Cool. Jared Swanson, a bunch of the folks. I'm trying. I think Michael's actually part of the group as well. So it's his studio. Cool. And then San Jose, Oakland. Toronto, so you mentioned they're doing Boston. That's another one.
Cool.
Austin, Texas, all over around the country. I mean, I can keep naming cities.
Amazing, yeah.
So we do that one down here, and we connected with them, and so we'll be starting back up here in the next few weeks, guys. We took a little break because I got a little preoccupied with stuff, but we'll be back to it.
We're all busy, right?
Yeah, it is. So just kind of a shout out to my friends over at at the Balanced Breakfast Music Industry Meetup.
Totally.
But yeah, so this is cool, and this is what it's all about: really connecting, and networking, and making that happen. And so it's a really exciting time that you guys have got this project going, and you're using the right players and the right things. So that's amazing. What are after this? You said you're going to do a tour. What are some of the other things that you're looking at accomplishing right now?
Well, we've just applied to, oh my God, probably I'd say over 100 festivals. We're trying to get on the festival scene for next summer, and we're just trying to get any in we can. And we've met a lot of people that have connected us to the right people. And it's just we've kind of realized after about a year and a half of trying to get on the festival circuit for this summer that you have to be well over a year out to get on those. And so we're kind of looking for that. Like our immediate future is this 30-day tour. We're leaving September 30th. Going from California to Arizona to Colorado to Tahoe to Reno to SF and then back down.
Wow.
And so then we back the 26th and then like homecoming shows in San Diego for Halloween, which will just be a blast. So it's kind of looking at a lot of shows in the near future, and that's kind of what's kind of on our plate. And
well, we'll plug you up to the folks over at over up in the Bay Area. They've got the Neck of the Woods. They got Travis that books the Neck of the Woods over there.
Yeah, we've been talking with them. Brick and Mortar Music Hall, a couple other places in SF that we're trying to work with. We booked a gig in Napa. That'll be really fun.
Well, if you can get them into Winston's, they'd appreciate it. And they're coming down here, and Travis's band is coming down here from Neck of the Woods. He books Neck of the Woods. He's coming down here in October. So.
Oh, cool. I'll have to get in touch. Yeah.
We got about 45 seconds left. What is some advice? Because a lot of people who are listening are people who are looking at getting into the business. Obviously, we got a lot of people in the business that are trying to discover the new artists that are out. But give your word of advice. You got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I would say just communication, communication and planning. And these are things that I have never been the best at, but in the past few years with all these projects, I've gotten a lot better at it.
Shore that stuff up, yeah.
Yeah, and efficiency has just come from it, and it's wild, like how setting yourself up for success can really bring what you want to manifest.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so it's been wonderful, but it is hard. But
we've been talking with Tim Norton from The Moves, and he's going to be playing. We like to do the last segment to start off with music, then end with music.
Totally.
So you folks stay tuned because this is a pretty fun show, and it's funny how these things all connect up. It's been Radio Bandiego, powered by the mighty WS Radio Networks. My name is Florentino Buenaventura, and I want to again say thank you to California Music Studios. You folks rock. You guys got great teachers who are incredible artists.
The best.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children.
After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
You've heard me bragging about Progressive Medical Center and how they've helped me feel so much healthier. But one thing, Dr. Agoli, that a lot of people come to you with is just unexplained pain. They just can't get any relief. Why can Progressive Medical Center's Pain Management Center help them?
First of all, we have to acknowledge that pain is for real, and you've got acute pain and chronic pain. Here's the problem. That acute pain turns to chronic, which is long-standing, and no one's getting to the root cause. There's several key diagnostic components that help us get to the root of what's causing this pain. Is it inflammation? Once we do a thorough evaluation evaluation to get to the root cause, determine if it's structural or if it's a metabolic issue. And this way, we put an individualized program for pain management involving correcting the spine, using certain injections when necessary, and we get our patients out of pain quicker, and they stay out of pain because we teach them how to live their life well.
Don't let yourself live in pain any longer. Get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today at progressivemedicalcenter.com.
Progressive Medical. This is your life. Live it well.
Which sandwich is healthy and tasty? Which sandwich can come on bread or in a bowl? Which sandwich comes 51 different ways, so it's always your way? A which sandwich. Stop into our shop in Hazard Center. We're upstairs from the Hazard Center Digiplex. Bring in your movie ticket. We will add a free drink and chips to your sandwich order. Or order online at whichwich.com, and we will have it ready and waiting. WHICH, WICH. Whichwich.com.
Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
This is Radio Bandiego, your band's reveal, with your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
Oh, yeah, this is the fourth segment. This is one of my funnest segments because we get to do more music again. And we are here with Mr. Tim Norton. I always love saying that. That'll be the last time I say it today. But I won't let, the next time I see you, that will be how I say it. We are powered by the mighty WS Radio Networks, worldwide leader in internet talk radio. And, of course, California Music Studios. Thank you, Jen and all those folks over there. SIR Music Equipment Rental and pitbullaudio.com. You guys make the show come alive. So, and now we're going to go ahead and let Tim from The Moves play a few of the tunes that he has coming on the forthcoming album. Stay tuned. Take a listen, folks.
Start you guys off with the cover here.
Fare you well, my honey. Fare you well, my only true one. Well, all the birds that were singing are flown, except you alone. Going to leave this broke down palace on my hands and my knees. I will roll, 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 make myself a bed by the water side. But in my time, I will roll, roll, roll. In a bed by the waterside, I will lay my head, listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. River gonna take me, sing me sweet and sleepy, sing me sweet and sleepy all the way back home. Well, it's a far gone lullaby sung many years ago. Well, mama, mama, many worlds I've come since I first left home. We're going home by the waterside. I will lay my bones, listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. gone to plant a weeping willow by the banks. Green engine will grow. We'll sing a lullaby beside the water where lovers come and go. The river roll. Fare you well, I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul.
All right. I'm gonna play the title track off my upcoming album. This one's called Yonder Blue.
Can you taste what I feel? Can you see what's been done? Wrapped like a present in favor of one. We all can relate. Well, it's no matter of choice, but a fever of want, drowned out by the noise of picking and choosing, distracted by choice, while the little big man boasts loud with his voice. You don't know what you see, do you just see what you know? The span of decision won't comfort you, no. Feeling rushes over you, encapsulated by two. Down and down and down we go. Feeling rushes over you, encapsulated by two. Down and down and down we go. Sink into the yonder blue. I think I might just go with you, yonder blue. Think I might just sink it. Think I might go with you, sink into the yonder blue. Go with you, yonder blue. Think I might just sink it. Think I might just sink into. Think I might just sink it. Think I might just sink into. Think I might just sing it. Think I might just sing it too. We all can relate. Well, it's no matter of choice, but a fever of wants, drowned out by the noise of picking and choosing, distracted by choice, while the little big man boasts loud with his voice. You don't know what you see, do you just see what you know? The span of decision won't comfort you, no. Feeling rushes over you, encapsulated by two. Down and down and down we go. Feeling rushes over you, encapsulated by two. Down and down and down we go. Sink into the yonder blue. I think I might just go with you, yonder blue. Think I might just sing it. Think I might go with you, sing it to the yonder blue. Go with you, yonder blue. Think I might just sing it. Think I might just sing it too. Think I might just sing it. Think I might just sing it too. Think I might just sing it. Think I might just sing it too. Whoa, sink to the yonder blue. Whoa, sink into the yonder blue. Whoa, sink into the yonder blue.
blue.
Wow. Awesome job, sir. Awesome job. That was Tim Norton of The Moves. Making it happen. Breaking strings, man. That's you're playing when you're breaking strings.
You know it. God changes these babies.
This has been Radio Bandiego, and great job, sir. Want to let everybody know to make sure you go out and check out the Aristocrats. Guthrie Govan, Brian Beller, and Marco Miniman. Those guys are amazing players. August 28th at the Price Center Ballroom, UCSD. This has been a great time. Want to also thank California Music Studios, Pitbull Audio at pitbullaudio.com, and SIR. We'll be seeing you guys next week. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Progressive Medical.
Hey, this is Heidi Rue, and Progressive Medical Center has literally changed my life and my health, but I'm not the only one. Adele suffered from bone deterioration, bone overgrowth, profound muscle discomfort, physical exhaustion, and mental fog. In fact, the bone deterioration becomes so serious that she had to have back surgery. Well, after the surgery, she still didn't feel well, and so that's when she heard about Progressive Medical Center. Progressive Medical Center discovered that her adrenals weren't working properly, her hormones were out of whack, and the drugs she had been taking were doing more harm than good. Adele came into Progressive Medical Center in a walker, physically and mentally exhausted. But now she's a world traveler. She hikes and walks several miles a day, and it's all thanks to Progressive Medical Center. 770-676-6000. 770-676-6000.
Progressive Medical. This is your life. Live it well.
Take a break from politics. Tune in and learn something. WS Radio shows are worth your time and are filled with tips and advice. Add us to your lunch routine, and we'll give you a meal for your mind.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the Coaches Training Program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, VinVillage.com, where wine lovers connect. Be sure to tune in weekly to Vin Village Radio for exclusive, in-depth interviews with the who's who in wine and food.